Ah, Perry the Platypus.
Okay.
Are we live?
We
Hey, look, it's a test, man. It's a test. We gotta see if we're live, man. We gotta see if we're live. Yes. Get all the announcements out the way. Yeesh. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Yeesh. Yeah. Hold on one second. Okay. Okay. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Thursday. We couldn't buy fast, huh? Wow. The week went by extremely fast.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Yeesh. It's Thursday now.
It's a Thursday.
It's a Thursday.
So easy.
We're gonna make it agreeable Thursday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. All right. Get ourselves set up here. All right. There we go. Yeesh. All right. All right. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Hi.
All right. Okay. 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 Let's see. Boom. Get everything all set up.
How's everybody doing this morning?
How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day.
Yes.
All right. All right. We're live on the YouTubes. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We live. One second. Make sure we got the YouTube up. Let's see. Yes, sir, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Boom. We got that set up. We got that set up and ready to go. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Get everything set up there. Okay. Good, good, good. Goody, goody, goody. All right. Getting ourselves set up here. But yeah, hope you guys are having a fantastic Thursday.
Yes.
How's everybody's? I hope everybody's week went well, man. Hope you guys' week went well. Hope you guys' day went well. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Hope you guys had a wonderful week, day, all that good stuff. All right. Okay. Got this. All right. Allergies. Allergies. A little bit allergies, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I've been sneezing all over the place. Yeesh. Everything's on the tweeter. The tweeter. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. Everything's on the tweeter. Very nice. Alright. 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 X.com. Everything's all set there. Alright. Alright. Okie dokie. Alright. Now for the last but not least, my favorite, Facebook. Oh, it's gonna be slow. Alright. Let's see here. Alright. Come on. Come on, Facebook. Come on, Facebook. Do your Facebook thing without Facebooking me. Hey,
Do the Facebook thing.
how you doing, DBO moms?
Okay, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Oh, hold on. Come on. Come on. Facebook takes years. Yeesh. There we go. There we are. Boom. Come on. Posting. Alright, there we go. Get ourselves set here. Alright. Alright, there we go. Finally.
Hey.
Finally, DBO moms. Finally.
Hey.
It's time.
Good.
It's time.
Yes, it's time.
It's time. You understand me? It's time. It's time. Yes. Alright, let's get this intro. What's up, guys? It's Double Nix, and welcome to another episode of Microcap Mornings. I am your host with the most. They call me DBL Nix in the house. aka the Rainmaker. And I am here with my lovely co-host, the Serengeti specialist, shaking her bushy tail in the tall weeds and the high trees and the low seas, hitting them high knees. Sometimes she likes Arby's, especially the curly fries from Arby's, because she steals them all the time. All right. And sometimes, we shoot her out the cannon. She goes, wee, with 2 chancletas and 2 cups of coffee. We call her Tibia Moms.
Hey!
All right. Alrighty.
Okay.
Mm.
This.
So,
So.
it's time. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, if you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share. Because sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Sharing is caring.
Yes.
And of course, if you want access to our 4-day trial for our real-time alerts and scanners for $1.99, link to join is in the description down below, so be sure to check that out. We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different, and the early bird gets the cash.
Yes.
The moolah, the loot, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you. All right? So, yeesh. We called quite a few baggers today. We called PTIX prior to its 227% run. APVO prior to its 292% run. All right? And then we called a couple of runners, a couple of little baby ones for now, because, the day's still young. There's always more. There's always more that could happen. All right? But we called OSRH prior to its 77% run. TIVC, 69%. Nice. PMAX, 66%. GMPX, 42%. And ICCT, 41%. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. So, that's what we got going on, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we got going on. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen, we called quite a few baggers yesterday. We called QNRX prior to its 101% run. SPWH 103, RSLS 103, VMAR 109, CNTM 157, DGLY 216, APVO 256, IBG prior to its 293% run up, and then AREB prior to that 447% run up. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just made different, and the early bird gets the cash. And that was yesterday, but today we already called 2. We already called 2 today.
That's right.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That's awesome. And bagger after bagger.
That's right.
You ever seen WWE with Sheamus? He goes banger after banger. Yeah, bagger after bagger. That's what we do. Yes, sir. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Over here. All right. Let's check out NIVF, actually. I want to check out NIVF.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. NIVF. All right. NIVF recently came up. So, I'm taking a look at this one right here. I could tell probably just by looking at it, it's got a low float, and very low volume. But the volume is probably higher than the VWAP right now. Or not the VWAP, but it's probably higher than the float. So, let's check it out. NIVF up 64%. Has some news. They're known as New Gen LVF Group Limited. New Gen secured a strategic funding to drive international expansion and corporate growth, and has insider buying news in the form of a Form 6K. All right. Now, this is a Hong Kong stock. I can tell by looking at it. It's a Hong Kong stock. So, you know what I mean? Them stocks, they tend to go up and they tend to go down. So, let's check out the float and the volume. Here is, the float is 422.62 thousand. You could tell just by looking at this that the float was low. And yeah, it's pretty low. Volume is 3.17 million. Okay, so the volume is higher than the float. That's great. Float's going to be a little low. So, of course, because the float is a little bit low, it tends to be a bit more sporadic. Plus, this is a Hong Kong stock. So, China. Yeah. Got China. Yeah. So you got that going on. All right, they tend to bring their stonks up, then they tend to drop their stonks down. It's above the VWAP right now. Had a bit of a price spike going over here. Let me get the graffiti pencil activated right over here. Let's see what we got going on. Bop. All right. Boom. Ran all the way up here, and then it started to go down. And now it's a bit of a wedge here. It's like a little pennant over here. Little bit of a pennant, so it could go either up or down. Hopefully it goes up, but let's get some support and resistance over here. Hold on one second. Let me get these old lines out of the way. Let me clear out the drawing set. Alright, clear it all. Bop, right there. Let's get some support and resistance going. And this stunk is overbought on the RSI, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little bit overbought on the RSI, so it's a bit extended. A little bit extended, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Hong Kong stock, so you know. So let's check this out over here. Alright, so it's got resistance at 106, more resistance at 94, more resistance at 92, right? And then you got some more, then you got some support at 77 cents, more support over here at 73, right? And then you got some more support all the way down here at 58, then 55, over here, and then over here at 53. So you got that. But this stock is dropping now. Again, Hong Kong stock, they tend to just go up, then drop down. So it be like that. Let's check out the scanner to see about any more stocks. AREB came in. AREB actually had a very interesting run yesterday. So let's check it out. AREB, 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 AREB. Let's see. AREB, right now, also known as American Rebel Holdings, Inc., had a bit of a run yesterday, didn't it?
Oh, yes,
it did. It did.
Yes,
It did. Right? If I remember correctly, AREB actually was the stock that we called that ran up 474% yesterday. And we nailed 9 runners yesterday. 9 runners in total, all in the private Discord. So, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check that out. And by the way, let's get a share party going. Let's get a share party going. Share it with your mom. Share it with your dad. Share it with your brother, your sister, your cat, your dog.
Let's get it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Share it with your turtle. Share it with your spiders with necks.
Spiders with necks.
Yeah, no, in Australia that's a thing.
Okay.
I look, if I gotta know about it, everybody gotta know about it. Okay? All right.
Okay. All right.
So sleep well tonight.
Let's share with everybody, now, folks. Let's share the stream.
Yeah, share, baby, share.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Share. All right, because sharing is caring. All right, just like how I shared about the spiders with necks. Anyway.
That was wrong.
Hey, I share. I
Oh,
like
good.
sharing. Sharing is caring, and I care.
All right.
All right. Let's check out AREB's support and resistance lines over here. Let's get that set up. Bop. Okay. You got absolute support and resistance. You got absolute support right over here at 845. Boom. You got some more over here at the 795 area. Next thing you know, you got some 742. All right. Got another one all the way down here at 710. Another one over here at 601. All right, another one over here at 575. 511. 475. And some more down here. Another support line at 403. 398. 181. And then the absolute low, which is 131 right there. All right, so you got that going on. Let's zoom in the room over here. Let's zoom in the room. So AREB right now, again, AREB has news that they invited patriotic investors, fans, and beer enthusiasts to celebrate freedom with a new video release highlighting the American Rebel story. So they got that going on, and their CEO is to, well, actually this was yesterday. Their CEO was to appear on South Florida Television Morning News on NBC TV Channel 5 West Palm Beach and 39 WSFL, home of the Florida Panthers. So they had that going on. That was probably the news that set it off yesterday. Yeah. So we'll see what goes down. Let's check out the float and the volume. The float and the volume, it says here float is 98.42 thousand, very low float. Volume is 1.05 million. So the volume is higher than the float. That's good. However, the float is very, very low, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very low. So we'll see what happens there. Could be very sporadic price action. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But right now, man. Let's check something else out. Let's check something interesting out here. What about... let's see.
These were the top ones here.
Let's check out PTIX, because we called PTIX this morning prior to its 227% run. Let's check that out.
Yep.
PTIX, ladies and gentlemen, we called this one prior to the 227% run. That's what we got going on there. So, yeah, it's got that going on right there. Hold on. Let me get this over here. Bop. Alrighty. Alright. Ooh. Okay, there we go. So, PTIX. Currently, PTIX is up 175%, but it had a high of 227, and we actually did a video on it yesterday.
Yes, sir.
We came out with a video on it yesterday, as well as a bunch of times we called it on the private Discord. We called it yesterday. We made a video about it yesterday. We did all this cool stuff yesterday with it, talked all about it this morning, etc. And now it hit a nice little high of 227%, ladies and gentlemen. 227. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. I mean, I'll give you the exact time we called it too. Let's see. All right. Let's zoom in. All right. Let's go down here. Yep, we called it yesterday. We called it this morning at... there it is. 2:57 a.m.
Yes, we made that video.
So we made that video yesterday. We called it yesterday on the early watch list. And then to top it off, we called it this morning for our private Discord as well. Yeah. So, again, 4-day trial. Real-time electric scanners for only $199. Be sure to check it out. Anyways.
Yes, sir.
Let's continue. So, let's get the graffiti pencil out here. So, PTIX currently has resistance at 0.7699. Let's go down here, 0.7257. Boom. 0.7098. All right, got some more over here at approximately 69 cents and change. 67 cents and change. 64. You got some points of support at 61. Another one over here at 56. Another one over here at 51. Another one over here at 48. 43. 38. 23. And then an absolute low at 225 at 0.225. There we go. Yep. So let's zoom in the room here. What we got going on? So this stock is currently above the VWAP by a little bit.
Yes,
all right. PTIX is currently up 175. It hit a nice high over at 227. We called the stock early this morning as well as yesterday, and it is not overbought on the RSI. It is just above the VWAP, right? Not overbought, not oversold, just right there. But the float for the stunk is 4.42 million. Reasonable float. Volume is 70.97 million. So the volume is higher than the float. I like it. I like it like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do your moms?
Yes,
you know what I mean?
I sure do.
Yes.
I do.
Yes, sir. So, of course, there you go. You got that going on right there. Yeah, that's what we got going on. So, PTIX, it's alright. You know what I mean? It was doing really good earlier. It's alright right now. It's alright. It's alright. You know what I mean?
It's alright.
So, let's check out another stunk. Let's check out another one. What else we got? What else we
got? Which one do you like?
What else we got? Let's see. All right. Let's see. What else do we have?
I don't know.
What else we got? DB Moms. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's see. Let's see. Let's check
F
it.
did run up a little bit today.
Let's check out ICCT.
Did Jeff get run up first too?
Yeah, ICCT.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
A little bit itchy there. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, ICCT. Currently, ICCT is up 26%. Has no news, but the float is 1.09 million. Volume is 4.38 million. So the volume is higher than the float. That's pretty good. It had a bit of an uptrend going up here, but now it's going back down a little bit. It's above the VWAP right now, as of now at least. Let's check this out. Actually, let's zoom in the room. Make sure. Oh, nope, just below the VWAP. Just below the VWAP. All right, so this stock was actually a bit overbought earlier today on the RSI. Now it's not overbought, not oversold, because it had to go down a little bit because, you know, overbought. It was a little extended. So it'd be like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It'd be like that. So right now, this stock is currently up 26%. 26%. All right. The float is 1.09 million. Volume is 4.39 million. So, yes, that's what we got going on. Yes, it did. It did. So, what happened?
No, it's up
And it what?
41%.
Oh.
Yes.
So, let's get some support and resistance lines going over here. Let's see. Let's see. All right. We got resistance at 313. All right. You got some more resistance over here at 290. Got some more over here at 285. Got some more all the way down here at 249. All right, which is trying to test that little support line there. All right, you got some more over here at, oh, we got to still be over here, 278. Another one over here at 270. Then you got some more over at 260. All right, then you got some more 246, 231, 216, 202, 195, and then 181 right over there. Boom. So those are the support resistance lines. Right now this stock is going down though, so we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. We shall see what happens with this stock. Let's check out another one. TCRT. What about TCRT? Let's check out TCRT. TCRT. Let's see. All right, this one. Ooh, this one looks a bit choppy. A little bit choppy. I bet this one has low volume. Let's check and see. Let's check and see. All right. Yep. Float is 1.52 million. Volume is 127,000. So, nah. Nope. TCRT looking like a mess. All right, let's check out NIVF again. NIVF. Let's check out what they got going on.
Guys, you know, we are at 190.
Yes. Be sure to share. Be sure to share.
Yes.
All right. Be sure to share, ladies and gentlemen. Share, because sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to share. Awesome. All right. Let's see what we got going on. All right. First things first, I see a little something over here, a little something interesting. Got a bit of an A, a bit of a B, a little bit of C, and then a D right there. Pop, right there. A, B, C, D, baby. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. All right, so that's what we got going on right there. All right. And currently, their stock is a little bit overbought as of now. A little bit overbought. So you got that going on. All right. Currently above the VWAP though, so that's good. NIVF, again, it is a Hong Kong stock, but they have some news that they're securing strategic funding to drive international expansion and corporate growth. All right. And then you got some insider buying news.
Yes, you do.
All right. The float is 422,000. Volume is 12.03 million.
Yes.
All right. And currently this stock is moving up, and it's trying to hold at the support line over here at 94 cents. It has to break through that
Right.
$1.06 mark for it to be somewhat schmexy to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very sexy to me.
Very schmexy to
Currently
me.
currently went up 66%.
Yesh, 66%. Yesh, yesh. So we got that going on.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Hello, I'm back. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back. All right. Alrighty. Currently, the stunk is trying to move up a little bit more. Again, I'm a little weary of this one. I'm a little weary of it because, you know, it's a Hong Kong stunk. You know what I mean? It's a Hong Kong stunk. So we got that going on. All right. So it is moving up. It did break through. It broke through the line over here. It broke through the resistance line at $1.06. Shot up, hit $1.11, but then it dropped down to $1.06. $1.06, ladies and gentlemen. $1.06. All right. All right. So we got that going on. Did hit a bit of a top tail though. I don't like the top tail, DB moms. I like the bottom tails.
Like the bottom tails.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we got that going on right there. Yeah, we like the bottom tails, ladies and gentlemen. The bottom tails. But this stunk is currently moving up quite a bit right now. It's moving up quite a bit right now. Let's see. Let's see over here. Yeesh, we shall see. All right. All right. So, currently, it is dropping back down a little bit. Again, very sporadic on the price action, but it is a Hong Kong stock, so, you know, they tend to be a little sporadic, you know what I mean? A little sporadic. They do. They do tend to be a little bit sporadic, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Seriously. Yes, I do.
It is forming a bit of a channel, though. A little bit of channel time. Is it channel time?
It's channel time.
Channel time. It's channel time. Channel time. All right, let's get this. Let's get it. Yeah, buddy. Right over, bop, right there. So, you got that going on. There's a bit of a channel over here between the 94-cent mark and the $1.06 mark. So we got that going on. All right.
Yep.
Let's see here. Let's see. All right. So right now the stunk is currently up 69%. Nice.
It's up as far as like 73.
It did hit 73. Yes.
Yes.
It tends to shoot up a little bit and then just goes, you know, and then for a little bit and then it goes back up again. It's a China stock. You know what I mean? China stock.
Yes, it does.
China stock. It's a China stock, man. It do that all the time. It do that all the time, man.
Yes.
Yes, sir. It does that all the time, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Oh, yes. So, you got that going on.
Yes.
All right. But, currently, NIVF is trying to stay in the channel. It is trying to stay in the channel here. In fact, is there a way for... Let me see if I could extend it. Extend it. Come on. No way to extend it? Okay. Then we get rid of it. And then we make a new one. I'm going to make a new one right now. Alrighty, there we go, and right there. Still in the channel. Has to break through that channel for it to be schmexy to me. It did break through it temporarily when it shot up and hit $1.11. Just jumped up, smacked the roof, and then proceeded to go back down.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean...
Like, you ever have that one friend that just jumps up, smacks the hell out of the roof, and then proceeds to, like, just come back down? I have that friend.
You have that friend?
Yes, I do. He's a madman. Yes. He's a mad lad. God bless him. God bless him. I have quite a few friends like that. They'll just do that for the hell of it. They'll do that to scare the crap out of people.
Why do people do these things?
I don't know. They just do it to like one of them he just does it like he's married with kids and he does it to mess with his wife. It's like if she's listening to music and the music's a little loud.
Uh-huh.
What? Oh, up. Now NIVF wants to go.
Sure, that one's
NIVF like story time. Okay. Okay.
NIVF like story time.
It likes story time. All right. I see you. I see you, NIVF. I see you. I see you there. Come on. So you got to stay above that. You got to stay above that $1 mark, $1.06 mark right there to stay schmexy to me. Okay. All right. Now we're talking.
Yes.
All right. Let's get another resistance line over here. Bop. Right there.
Yes, sure.
Has to stay above it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Currently it's in a new support and resistance, and now that $1.06 line over there has become a $1.06 resistant support line, not a resistance line anymore. So now, but it is for me. We have a top tail. I don't like the top tails, DBL moms. I like the bottom tails. Bottom tails. Bottom tails. Yes. We like the bottom tails.
This is what we like.
Yes.
This is what we like.
This how we do it.
Yes.
This is how we do it.
Seriously.
Yes.
Yes. It's how we do this.
This is how we do it.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So we got that going on.
Yeah.
All right. Currently, NIVF hit a new high of 119. Just hit a new high right there.
Uh-huh.
Right, it has to break through.
Oh my goodness, this is crazy.
It's moving up.
Yes,
Again,
it is.
a little weary. It's China stunk. Don't trust it at all. But I do like me a stunk that moves up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's no person in the world that doesn't like a stunk that moves up.
I don't know anyone that doesn't.
But as I was saying about my friend, he if his wife is like listening to music upstairs and it's too loud, he jumps up and smacks the ceiling.
Oh dear.
I'll be like, honey, pop.
Oh dear. Yes. All right.
She's like, what?
Yeah, really.
You listen to the music, it's loud.
It's loud.
She's like, what? Taps the ceiling like.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
He's like, if I were Spider-Man right now, I'd be banging on the ceiling like it was a door.
Oh, man.
He's like, honey.
Oh dear.
Yeah, they're no. They're that one couple that is like always extremely loud for no reason. They're just like, honey. Yeah, babe. Ever get that one couple, that one married couple, babe?
Yes, that one.
Yep,
Those
that
crazy
married
peoples.
couple. Yes, sir.
Crazy people.
They're very nice people. They're very nice people. It's just that they they're all across the room, babe. Wait, we are technically that family. Gee.
I kind of.
Yeah, no, because
Kinda
like,
like
you'll
that.
be on the other side of the house, ma.
Oh, yeah, we're just
Like, why?
Really, it's always it's a zoo.
Your
It's a
coach will
zoo.
coach will be like, honey,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
have a cup of coffee.
All right.
What? Have a cup of coffee.
Our house is like it's a little.
You see, you're not at
big,
home, all right?
So everybody's got.
You're not at home. You're not.
Everybody's
I know.
It's not good.
You're not at home. You're like, babe.
No.
If you don't have that, you're not at home. Come on
Okay.
now. That's just how it is. Come
Yes,
on
I
now.
know.
Because you don't want to get up. You just want to go, babe.
Oh, dear, dear.
Because one of you's standing up, so you just go, babe.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Although if you're big brain about it, you just call on the cell phone. You just call. It's like, hello. We're in the same house. Why are you calling me? Well.
Yeah. So, a lot of houses have that. Maybe we should
Yeah.
have that too. Because
I do. I call you. I'm just like, yeah.
No, you need an intercom. Some houses have
Intercom.
intercoms. No, they do. You have it in the wall. You press the
Produce
button,
telephone
it
call
pops up.
on 125.
You just do it. It's sort of like on certain buildings they have this little intercom when you want to.
This is a house, not a grocery store.
You basically talk to people on the intercom from another room because
Oh, my
you can't-
Lord.
You're always screaming at each other because the rooms are so far apart. So then you need intercoms or something.
Yeah. Yes. Hello.
Calling you from the living room.
Yeah. No. It's just no. It's not even that. It's like if
I don't know.
You see, because here's the thing, right? I know Coach. I know my dad. He'll be nefarious with that. He will be nefarious. He'll just be like,
yes.
"Hello, honey. Just wanted to let you know you look beautiful today. That is all. Goodbye." He'll just make announcements, random announcements, and we'll just be like,
That is all.
It's like, you know.
I'd like some espresso with a little bit of a small teeny weeny cookie on the side of it.
Yes.
And that is all.
That is all. Good day. I'm gonna just be sitting there eating lunch like, oh, why?
That'll be interesting. But anyway.
Be like, why?
Let's see. Is there anything
NIVF is now currently up 81%.
It went as high as 88.
It did.
Actually, because it sneaks up and goes back down again.
Yep.
But as far as I saw, it was 88.
Right,
There could have been more.
Yeah, no,
You know.
yeah. I'm sitting
Now
here
it
and watching.
is
Again,
currently,
NIVF does have strategic funding that they secured to drive international expansion and corporate growth, as well as some insider buying news. And let's check the float and volume for this again.
Yes.
So just to review, the float is 422,000, volume is 22 million.
Yeah.
Again, this is also a Hong Kong stock, so we'll see what happens there.
Yes, yes.
Kay asks, is there any hope on PTIX? We'll check. Let's check it out.
See.
Let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Checking it out.
All right. PTIX currently has how much volume? Let's see. No news on the stock.
No.
But the float is 4.42 million. Volume is 74 million, so the volume is pretty good.
Yes.
The float is reasonable. We
Highest.
called it earlier this morning prior to its 227% run.
Called it last night.
And we called it we called it last night. You made a video on it, yes. But we shall see. Let's zoom in the room. Let's see what it's doing right now. Currently, it's forming a bit of a channel over here. A little bit of channel time.
Channel time?
Yes, channel time.
The magic words.
You got to do the jingle. Channel time, it's channel time. It has a bit, strangely enough, I wonder if it could form, I don't know if it did form it. It formed a teeny tiny cup and handle, but I don't think it really acted on it. That's the thing. All right. Had a bit of a cup and handle down here. Bop. A little bit of a cup handle. Little. It was a very thin cup. It was like a little bit of shot. It was like a little shot glass. All right. But, you know, we'll see what happens there. Honestly, with this stunk, it looks like it's going down. It looks like it's dropping down now. It looks like the run is over.
At the moment.
And at the moment, the run is over. I mean, the volume is pretty high. The float is 4.42 million. So you got that. We'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, it's 58 cents. So, you know.
Hey, listen, if more volume or a news catalyst,
Yeah, you never know. You never know. But, you never know.
Yeah.
Never know. Right now, though, it's not. Right now, it's not schmexy. Right now, it's not schmexy because it is just moving down a little bit. But it is holding within the channel. It is holding within the channel. So, hey, we'll see what happens.
Well,
We shall
keep an
see.
eye on it.
I mean, hey, it ran up a nice 227. So, it did do that. But, it's been moving for quite some time now. Moving and grooving a little bit. So, yeah, it's gonna. People probably turn their attention to other stocks, and it is holding the channel, so we'll see what happens. So, all right, let's check out ATPC. ATPC. Let's see. All right. Yeah, this is the one with the low volume. Let's see here. So the volume is 353,000. Float is 2.52 million. The float is reasonable, but the volume is low. So, again, this stock,
Yes.
I mean, it's got a bit of a, it's forming a bit of a pennant, but it's like one of those indecisive pennants. You know what I mean? So it's got this going on over here, bop, right there, right? Indecisive on the pennant. Looks like it's moving down a little bit. So, we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
We'll see what happens with the stump, but, All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. What else we got? Let's check out NIVF again. Let's see what they're doing. NIVF. Let's see. Let's see.
Well,
And IVF is currently has a big old green candle, a little bit of a top tail. We don't like the top tails, DBM moms. We like the bottom tails. I wonder if it's going to form a cup and handle this one. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. All right, because it could be one of two things. It could be an irregular head and shoulders, possibly. Maybe. We shall see. Let's get this out of here. All right, let's zoom in the room.
Yeah.
Okay, because it could potentially be a shoulder, head, and then an abnormal shoulder over here. Maybe, possible. All right, but you never know. I don't think so. I don't think so, me personally. But, could potentially be one, but I doubt it. All right. This stunk currently is moving up nicely. It is moving up nicely. I hope it continues to move up nicely. I don't think it's going to be an abnormal head and shoulders, though. But we'll see. Hopefully it's not. So, we had a bit of a double top going on over here. I hope it makes like a little teeny tiny cup and handle, because that'd be kind of cool if it does.
That would be nice.
That would be nice.
Yeah, it's over there.
Yes.
In the shake section. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
I see it now.
Yeah, it's the little.
I see it.
I see one.
That's not how you have to look at these stocks sometimes. Look at the
Yeah, I
chart.
see
Wait,
one.
I see one.
Yeah, that's you. That's you in the Serengeti right there. You're
I
like
see one.
you're in the high weeds and tall trees and the low seas, hitting them high knees on the jet ski. You're just like, I see one.
Wait a minute now.
All right.
What are we doing here?
NIVF currently shot up 95%. 95%. All right.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Okay, I like this. Okay,
All right.
Anyway, yeah.
It's moving up. It broke through the high, ladies and gentlemen. It broke through the high. It broke through the 115 mark again. It did hit that nice high a while ago of 119. It's 100%. So it is a bagger.
100%.
Yeah, it is a bagger, ladies and gentlemen. It's a bagger.
We have a bagger here.
Bagger time. We call it another bagger,
Yes,
ladies and gentlemen.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
that
sir.
will be
Yes, sir.
on.
All right. NIVF.
Yes, sir.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we got that going on.
We do.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
We do. See do. No, I'm just kidding. Aha. Yes. But yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, no. If Coach had an intercom, oh my God.
Oh, yes. Well, at least we won't be screaming across the house. And
We
going
wouldn't be.
one every 5 minutes.
We wouldn't be. We
It
would not
was-
be. Babe!
No, it would not be good.
Honey! What? Where's my super suit?
No, don't do that. No.
What? Where's my super suit? I put it away.
Don't get into that now.
Where?
Okay.
Why do you need to know? I need it.
Oh, man. Once he gets into the super suit thing.
No. I
Stop.
legally must finish the super suit thing.
No, come on now.
I legally have to
everybody
finish
gets
it.
this reference, right?
I
Please
legally
put-
have
if you do,
to.
please put it in the chat. You
I
know this,
legally
right?
have to.
Oh.
I legally have
No,
to.
you don't have legally have
I hope I haven't watched
You
The Incredibles.
don't.
I haven't watched The Incredibles 2. I hope they made a sequel to that conversation.
I think it's great.
You haven't seen the movie yet.
Oh, The Incredibles 2? I think I did. Didn't
You
I
did?
see this? I think
No,
saw
I
this.
didn't see it. I don't know if you saw it. I didn't see it. I have no idea. I don't think you saw it. Did you?
I think so.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
I think I do.
I didn't see it. So you
I
know.
did.
Mm.
But it's good, pretty good stuff. I love that movie. I love that original movie was awesome.
I don't think you can go off and do no dare and do. We've been planning this dinner for 2 months. The public is in danger. My evening's in danger. You tell me where my suit is, woman. We are talking about the greater good. Greater good? I am your wife. I am the greatest good you're ever going to get.
Are we done yet?
Yes.
Thank you.
Finally.
Thank you.
Look,
this is going to get
okay,
awful.
all right. Hold, you have to.
Oh,
You're
good
legally
Lord.
obligated. Chat, back me up here. Back me up here, chat. I'm legally obligated to
No,
finish
you're
that. You can't just stop that one midway. You can't, okay? It does not work that way. These things, you can't just have that, okay? All right? There has to be order, DVL moms. There must be order. There has to be order.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
All is balanced now.
Okay.
Okay? Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Okay, that's another movie reference. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Ah, yes, Thanos. Anyway, so let's see here what we got going on. NIVF hit a nice little high of 122. 122. All right. So it's got that going on right now. All right. Let's see here. All right. Currently, it is trying to test that resistance point. Right? I mean, it would have another one at 122, but it has to break through the 115 first for it to be schmexy. It's forming a bunch of double tops, so it has to break through the double tops over here with this candle for it to potentially be schmexy to me.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But it's been getting a little schmexy sometimes. But again, it's a Hong Kong stunk, so you never know what they're gonna do. You never know. You'll never know.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
that's all the time we got for today.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share.
Share.
Because sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
Sharing is
sir.
caring. And of course, if you want access to our private Discord for the 4-day trial, link to join is in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section. So be sure to check that out. We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different, and the early bird gets the cash. The moolah, the loot, the cashola, the big bucks, I tell you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So with this, we called PTIX prior to its 227% run, APVO prior to that 292% run, and NIVF prior to its 102% run.
Put that 2 on it.
102% run.
102%.
And then we called a couple of little baby ones. We called OSRH prior to its 77% run, TIVC 69%, PMAX 66%, GNPX 42%, and ICCT 41%.
Yes, sir.
So we got that going on, ladies and gentlemen. We have that going on.
Yes.
Yes. So that's what we got going on, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you guys so much for watching. We love you. You can find us on YouTube, where we put up live streams, videos,
Right.
video coverage, like the video coverage we did on PTIX prior to that
Stock
227% run. Yeah, we do stock reviews. Sometimes we have news. Sometimes we have little pearls of wisdom from our
Pearls of
very
wisdom.
own Mama Money.
Yeah, we all do the pearls of wisdom.
Yes,
We all do.
pearls of wisdom from Mama Money.
Yes.
Mama Money.
Yes.
Careful. You gotta break my wire.
Wire.
Hold it.
This wire. I swear.
Hey.
I'm always tripping over things in the studio here. I'm always tripping over
All right.
stuff. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wire. Stop. Give me the wire. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Anyway.
Bad.
Anyway.
Keep her away from wires, man. She just makes a mess. Makes a mess. All right.
Yes.
Don't mess with my wire. Anyways.
Yes, really.
But yeah. So we got that going on. You can find us on YouTube at Coach Nick Money.
Yeah, Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. You can find us on X.com, aka Twitter, where we do a lot of stunk coverage, as well as news and stuff like that, and also live streaming. You can find us
Yeah.
there at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. You can find us on Twitch, where we do a lot of live streaming at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads, where we do some coverage on the stock market as well. At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. And you can find us on TikTok, Tiki-Taki, aka the Tac Tac.
The Tac Tac.
The Tac Tac.
Yes.
All right, you can find us there at DBL Nicks.
At DBL Nicks.
At DBL NICKS, and the screen name is Coach Nick Money.
Yes.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it. We love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace out. Have a wonderful Thursday. I hope all your dreams and aspirations come true. Make a lot of